What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Thank you guys for being so patient. Yesterday I hope you watched the Bitcoin update, an amazing trade. Go and watch that if you're interested in literally the step-by-step process of my emotions going through that trade. If you appreciate me trying to make videos of literally what I was going through during the trade and yeah, my thoughts, then smash the like button on this. Comment with an emoji if you're too lazy to actually write stuff, and of course subscribe, share this with everyone because yeah, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you guys for always coming back to the channel. It really means the world to me. So yeah, thank you for the support. Now doing exactly what we've been saying. So remember down here we were saying we're going to go to 133. We had too many people in disbelief, but I told you guys that once we're above 133, where are we going? Boom, 150. And then we had a wick at 14. Let's see. So look over here, the high, 147,786. So almost exactly at the technical target. We've run into this green line, so that would have been the one of the first resistance points we're expecting. And it looks like we've pumped above it, but we're coming back down. So obviously we need to hold above this to get this continuation to the 200, which is actually what we're doing. So since getting above the 55, we are going to the 200. So we should see this 1618 technical target met. We need to come to 150, and the reason is because it's the psychological level. This will be a sell wall, at least in the short term. Then we need to find support. So we're about to get the daily bullish cross. We've just got the bullish cross on the Bitcoin chart, which is the main one. So if that's doing it, then everything will. So all Bitcoin needs to do is fall back to it for support. I've given the levels in today's video, so go ahead and check out today's Bitcoin update. Just before we carry on, again, please like the video, subscribe and comment. Really means the world to me to help get this video out to like-minded people like us. I also have an outro, a new outro at the end of the video that's only just under a minute now, rather than it being like 2.5 minutes. So I'd really appreciate if you could go and watch that at the end of the video to see if you're interested in what I've got to offer. So yeah, $150 is where we're coming to now. This is still going to act as resistance, so as in the purple box, around 165 to 160, sorry, to 170. Now before we even get there, obviously we're going to come into resistance, probably fall back to this double bottoms neckline. That needs to hold basically. Maybe we form some sort of double bottom here, get this retest of the ascending triangle support, and then we eventually break out. Something like that will come up to it, fall back, and then eventually break out. Once that's support, then this is going to be the next resistance. We'll probably fall back to it and then break it. And so the next technical target, once we are eventually above 150 and we're finding support, and then obviously getting rejected here and still holding 150, then we're going to go to our next target at 195. So that's if we're breaking this purple line. Look to the weekly time frame. This purple line is actually the neckline of this double bottom here, which we're breaking out of. So of course, if we're getting a close above this purple line on the weekly time frame this week, then of course then we're going to eventually head to the technical target out of it, sitting at around $195 back at this previous high here, which makes sense because on the weekly, if we're breaking this high, we go to the previous high. If you're breaking this high, you're going to the previous high. If you're breaking this high, you're going to the previous high. So those are all going to be your technical targets. It's just at some, you're going to then obviously come to it, fall back harsh to the support here, and then slowly get back up. Fall down harsh, accumulate like fourth. It's going to take a long time, guys. It's going to take potentially even the rest of the year to get back up to the prices we were once at. It's got a lot to do. You can see one little cheat sheet for you. What have I drawn here? So let's do this fresh again. And yeah, I hope you can already see it. That'd be amazing if you could already see what's going to happen. So what is going to happen is, of course, we're going to find support above this to confirm that we're going to go to the resistance. And what do you expect to happen here? This is where we're going to pull back. We can hold the purple box to continue. You can see that would be forming the right shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and validating this head and shoulders once you are above this red line. So that could be the shoulder where we just come into this purple area, or we wick down into the red, because look, you could potentially have a nasty wick back down to here, to be honest, because the shoulders could be equal length. So of course we don't really want it closing below 150. But imagine if we got this crazy capitulation where we had a massive wick down to here, but then we actually still hold this as support. That would be honestly a real test for some, to be honest. And I think that if that were to happen, it would happen very fast. You can see this happen all in 1 week, where we opened at 200, we went down to 100, and then closed at 170. Ridiculous dump and pump, sorry. So yeah, that's what I think potentially going to happen. We're going to come up, find support, hit resistance, form this right shoulder, whether that's at the purple box, the red box, or even a crazy wick down to here, but holding the red box, and then obviously breaking out to the upside. So I can already actually give you guys the technical target, because we're foreseeing this happening, and this is our neckline. So that would be a technical target. So I'm going to draw it to the body there. So it's going to be this line, the green line, that's the neckline. And once you eventually break this green line, which could be anywhere in summertime, basically, May, June, whatever it is, then you can see that is actually going to send us back to the previous all-time high. So if you enjoyed this video, if you appreciate the work I'm putting into these videos, go ahead and smash the like button and share the content. Leave a comment, that would really mean the world. And of course, subscribe. I know I've said that multiple times in the video, but it's because over half of you are not subscribed, and that's why we need to get more subscriptions, so then so the algorithm can help show the videos to even more people, because by subscribing, YouTube takes note, people are liking the videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. That is the bullish case. Of course, you can see potentially if we do get rejected here, we could be forming some sort of rising wedge, which we're seeing on Bitcoin as well. So check out Bitcoin's update. If you lose the ascending support and you lose all these supports, you're going to come back down to $94. But that's only if you're losing the ascending support, and at the moment you're not losing the ascending support. So yeah, hopium that is going to happen. Right now we're seeing this double bottom breakout. We just need in 2.5 days to close outside of this, and then fall back to it for support. Maybe have some wicks down here to these lows, but holding this for the weekly, and then breaking above 150 next week, falling back for support. Maybe having this massive pump, falling back for support, heading to the top of the range, and then obviously falling back, creating this right shoulder, and then breaking out with a technical target of $404. $404, but it says 43, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that basically means, guys, that this here is the bottom. So I can measure from here to here. You can see that the 618 is standing right there, so that is going to be a key resistance going forward. You can see it's already a technical target that we have. I think it's out of the daily double bottom. The weekly double bottom is to here, but the daily double bottom's resistance is a bit higher. Let me just show you. That's the daily double bottom right there. So that's target is 239. And if we go back to the weekly time frame now, you can see that the 618 is lining up there. So this is going to be a major key level of resistance going forward. I'll drag this down to that red wick. So yeah, major key levels of resistance going forward. We really need to watch for this zone, because this is where we could form a dead cat bounce scenario. And if we're coming back all the way down to this low over here, that's where we have this final pump. This right there is where you confirm the bear market, where we have this final relief rally where we must sell. You can see that descending triangle, horrible line, but you can see this descending triangle forming. Just my drawing is absolute trash, guys, sorry. And then that's the descending triangle, and then all you're doing is pumping back into it right now, falling back to support. If you fall back to this support, bear market confirmed. One last relief rally, have to sell absolutely everything, and then boom, absolute crash. So that is the potential bear market scenario, but we're not getting that as of yet. We need to see what happens at this neckline slash, which is also the golden pocket, and we know that the dead cat bounce scenario can happen at the 050 to the 0618. As long as you're not going above the 0618, that's that dead cat bounce scenario where you come back to support, one last pump, and then dump. And then that's that descending triangle there. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wait for the outro. It's a new outro, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3k, scam master account management where I lost 5k, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I will actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.